Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special request cast. And we got a match to bring you. Oh, yes, sir, we do. We've got Evolve Alt+F4 versus the RC Dino Nuggets. It is, of course, the LOS Champs Fall Season 2024. This is the second week of league play for these two teams in the 2v2 US East Tier 6 variety. Whew. That was a mouthful. How's everybody doing, man? Doing great. We're doing fine. Got myself some coffee, took myself a bathroom break, and of course I am late. Cake has to definitely point that out as being my fault in the chat. Appreciate it. Thanks loads, my friend. Predictions are up. Get your champ points in there involved. And a little bit of that wager, a little bit of that fun, a little bit of the friendly competition amongst you and those in chat to get some good stuff, man. But yeah, if I haven't mentioned it yet, I'm your host, Money Magic. I've got Cake running production for me. We can blame him for everything. Send your hate mail to Cookies. But here in a couple of minutes, we've got a match ready to go. I take a drink. Whew. Say week one, I know from so the both these teams are 1-0. They both walked away with a victory from their week one match. So congratulations to both of you so far. Swiss style brackets put teams with the same record against one another week on week on week. And then obviously they are battling for position top 16 for the end of the week 16 or week 16. Jesus Christ, the casters buns, the week 6 full weeks of league play. Good God, we're going to just get through that in the crappiest way possible. Well, I've been spared anything more because now we have everybody in the lobby. I can stop fumbling and bumbling my way through a little bit of the latter part of this introductory, and I can officially introduce you guys to match number 1. I did. All right, guys. Players filtering onto the field. Your standard 2v2 lobby. First 5 minutes on the clock of the best of 5 underway with the first kickoff coming in. Good win for Demon. It's going to get passed off to Godless Stone here for your Evolve team. A little bit of a good beat there. Demon was up for the challenge. There's a touch to finish from Cookies. Well done. Comes off that sidewall towards the back end, and it's a nice completion. You get a solid beat here. There's the touch. Oh, just a little awkward for Yaru, and just a little bit under that ball for the save. The minor margins and the little bit of decisions that are made. I like those wheels. Definitely some ADHD brain going on there. In the middle of one thought, I saw the wheels and I like those. Where can I get them? Nice touch from Yaru. Cookies to receive. A little bit of a touch and pop to himself. Looks midfield for Godless, but it's going to be Yaru to receive instead as he comes in with the interception. Charge forward from Yaru. Make it awkward, and Demon gets the open net. Nicely done. Tip for tap, back and forth. I mean, a good demo for charge, a play for pressure. Made Godless jump a little early. Just a little bit off that ball for the touch he wanted. And that is the tie goal. The kickoff going to be received all the way by Demon in this corner. Good beat around Cookies. Godless plays the midfield with a pop up. It's going to get taken by Yoru. A little bit of an empty touch. This could be good for Godless. All he's got to do is clean it up. Walks in nicely. Bottom left 90. Pretty dicey there pretty early on. It was a nice touch that went all the way back. Good control. A little bit of an off touch there from Yoru. But this is Rocket League, man. It is not an easy game. And if you can touch the ball, it's another thing to touch the ball in the exact way you want. There's a lot to it. So we don't blame him too much. Cookie's going to have a shot from the midfield. Demon's going to have no problem with that. Hunt for the demo. Gets it. With a touchdown from Godless. A touch towards the net. It's going to be a bit off. Right side. Pack back to the midfield. And Cookies will take the completing touch. A goal. And well, afterwards, that's definitely uncalled for. We're following the Evolve team a little bit here. We had them last week, and demos were definitely the first and last words out of my mouth. It seemed like most of the series, so definitely nothing out of the usual, or really just very much of the ordinary for the Evolve team that we've seen so far. I'm interested to see RC Dino Nuggets, the kind of tactic and whatnot and everything they employ. That's a nice bit of play they have going on there with the back and forth out to the midfield. Godless is going to have a nice touch for it to answer on the defensive side of things. Cookies is up. Yoru's going to bump him out of the way. And Godless now by himself to face off against Demon. 50 out to the midfield. Cookies the touch. Upfield to Godless. Yoru's going to challenge immediately. Well done. Zero boost on the tank. Cookies plays the high back wall. Waits for this ball to come to him. Little bit of a pinch. Ooh, sneaky touch underneath. Opens the field. Taking his time. Giving Godless time to get himself midfield. Takes a touch. Up a high back wall. Godless will try to keep it one more in touch towards them. But it's going to be to the corner. Nicely done for Yoru. Good control in his own corner and using that sidewall to his advantage. Cookies takes the touch. It's going to go midfield. A shot from Demon. Want one, but two. The second goes in off the back wall. And now trailing by one. And a 3-2 scoreline. Three minutes and 5 goals between both teams so far. Definitely the touchy feeling out there. Is that a flip reset? Not quite able to use, but definitely threatening when you see the flip like that. You see the bottom of the car alive with the ball in that manner, you know something fishy is going to start happening there. Luckily for the defensive side of their own there for that play, it did not come through with a touch that was really warranted or wanted, but oh my lord, what an attempt from Yoru. It's a little bit off. The crossbar, definitely a cruel mistress right now. Look at the patience. Nicely done for the challenge. Free ball for Yoru, as Demon will rotate out and around. Nicely done. 50 from Cookies. Big midfield battles are a thing that both teams are doing rather well, but when you get an opening, Godless, you gotta make the completion. You gotta make it happen, and you gotta get it back. Now ahead by 2, and a 4-2 scoreline. Kickoffs very much favoring going to one corner or the other on every one of them. Nicely done with the shot. Just not quite the mustard to get that one on through. Daru, the 100 boost collect. He sees Demon midfield. Gets it over to him. A little bit of a near miss from both players. One from each team. Good flick. Top left 90 bound, but it's going to be off target. Back wall has been rung. Yoru's on the second to follow up. Well done for the completion. And just like that, guys, we're within one again. A 4-3, 7 goals, man. That is crazy. It's crazy to think of. 7 goals between both teams right now. And this is game 1, just getting started. Here we go. Fairly Violent's going to come off there with a little bit of the touchy coming after the kickoff. 50. It's going to pinch all the way to that corner. Now we find ourselves in the opposite. Godless goes for the shot. It's clean beat by Yoru. Cookies will be the first man back. First on the scene to the ball. He's got one to deal with. It's Yoru. Across the net it goes. No one to complete the shot, but a threatening position nonetheless. Godless, an empty touch coming out the wall. Cookies has one to the sidewall, but with no boost, this could spell disaster. Could be really troublesome if a bump comes from behind. Oh my lord, nicely done. And I can definitely say that a little bit of the tactics that I've seen so far from your RC duo is definitely look for those rotational bumps. And oh, we got us a game. Yes, sir, we do. We got us a game. About 120 seconds remain. Off the high side, plenty of boost to work with. Opts to not use any. Plays the ball low and close for Demon to take the shot from the midfield side of the deal. Up early, Godless and Demon, but Godless will beat into the ball. Cookies the touch over the last man. Just needs a completing touch. Godless, oh my lord. A little bit of flash and flare. Nicely done for the redirecting type of touch. Good beat from Cookies. Nice play overall. Well done. 5-4. Nice game. That is the most neutral kickoff we've seen thus far in game number 1, with now the 60 seconds remaining in a 1-goal game. Cookies controls off the back. Oh my lord, the shot comes in, but Godless the touch on the out. Not out of danger right now for Evolve. Gotta get more control of it. This ball, that bounce is going to be a bit rogue, and Yoru senses the awkward, and he charges in for the 50, takes the ball clean over to last Demon as Godless tries to control. Out of here, comes the corner to that midfield. Cookies with the Thunder cleared to the sidewall, chases it out through the midfield airspace, looks for the touch on the bottom side, but there we go, free flipping the ball, nicely done, trying to keep the pressure on Yoru. He does get it out of that dangerous territory for the time being. Good low 50 from both players. Godless remains close, but on 0 boost, it's going to be hard for him to really get some power on this ball to put a shot through that's going to make the difference right now. The defenses of both teams, they stand strong until something just really good starts coming through. And it seems for both sides, big power and just kind of the awkward play where it's a multi-touch of some sort, team play. It proves to be a bit awkward and a bit challenging for both sides. So your standard shots are pretty much out of the books. It's going to be your team plays or your just big power and awkward placements that are going to be a big thing in the series. Game 1 done and gone. 5-4. Evolve will take game number 1. Whew. Making me talk a whole bunch, man. It's 100% my job, Cake. Thank you for reminding me. Jesus, you guys can't hear him, but I can. The voice inside my head. Am I crazy or am I not? I don't know. Okay. Oh, so the opinion of Belzar is that I am crazy. So you're just siding with Cake at this point. That's cool. I mean, that's fine. You know, I'm not hurt. You thinking we might see a 5-game series? Man, Cake, last season, I think we saw 1. Am I wrong? Good Lord, yeah. We only saw 1 Game 5 last season and only 1 game, and no Game 7s. It was a crazy, volatile season last in for the spring season. So, we'll see. Yeah, honestly, man. The kickoff here for game number 2, Forbidden Temple, already hot and heavy with big full field touches, trying to work that upper field geometry. We're going to control to the corner. Cookie's going to challenge early and puts the ball midfield. Godless tries to put together some more of that magic. It's going to come back midfield for the top left bounce, and Cookies will complete. Those wheels not moving bother me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't like it, Cookies. Change them. Takes an agreement for once in my life for the first time in forever. So, there we go. Demon, a touch for himself. Up he goes. Make it 2 for the complete. Oh, just the boost. No, man. I feel the pain as he looks for the completion touch on that goal. But just the boost is definitely the issue. Control, no boost, and bumps from Cookies. Definitely going to cause some issues. Yoru's going to get around Godless. Tries to convert the field into his favor now, but it's going to bounce. It's going to be Rogue. Demon is up. He's got to get the touch. He makes it happen. Back wall again from Godless. It's going to get cleared out one more time by your RC defense. Up, down, and around we go. And downtown with Demon as he looks for the midfield pass, but it's not going to come out yet, but Godless will beat through with a demo. A bounce from the corner. Demon the last one there, and he makes the touch out towards his own corner. Confident touch from Yoru, looks for the beat on Cookies, but he gets the ball taken from him instead. There's the midfield pass, an attempt at the net as well. Godless trying to read the bounce, get up early before your opponent, and read the ball sooner. That's definitely the key to victory right now, is just who can make the same read, but earlier. All players seem to be very much capable of the same sort of stuff right now. There is no kind of outstanding ability where one team is just clearly better at something than the other. It's just who is going to be able to read a ball that's bouncing on your wall, coming to the midfield, who is going to get up for that and make the more confident read higher up in the field in that sense, if you know what I'm talking about. We love money. We love Joe. A 1-1 game right now, game number 2 in a 1-0 series right now favoring Evolve Alt+F4. But man, this series is just getting started. Been close contention and very good competition this entire time thus far. A nice touch there from Yoru. Demon will receive now 100 boost in the tank. It's the high side wall. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that there. Reading it confidently. There's the back wall touch. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be dangerous. And it's going to be Yoru to put it away. They've been trying to do those team plays over and over. Use the backboard, exploit the backboard, find your man midfield, put them away with confidence. That is, and then so occasional, find that rotational bump. That is definitely, I'm going to call it. That's RC strat. Touch around from Cookies. That's going to go straight at the net. Godless. Oh my good God. It comes off the right. Cookies. There you go. The bailout. Desmond 2-2 for the Tom in chat if he is there. 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Almost there for that redirecting touch from Godless. 2-0-3-2. Jesus. I mean, we're going to make fun of that. Yeah. What a passing play. Absolutely. Altogether. I mean, I didn't mention it before, but we get the best games here at LOS Champs. We have the best series. We have the best teams. We have, in my opinion, and I'm heavily biased right now, we have the best casting team. You can agree with that or disagree with that. I do not care if you disagree, but oh my God, what a shot from all the way downtown. It's going to go in. That's the danger of those 50s when you find yourself close to your opponent's field. Look at that, man. Just the confident clear. Cookie's a bit too close for comfort. And it's going to go the distance with a little bit of the completion touch from Yaru there. Not much that can be done. Don't call me Buns Cake. Two minutes and 40 seconds. Both teams pressing the offense as hard as they can. The difference here is going to be which of these teams can saddle up harder on the defensive side of things as well. Shore up those defenses a little bit and just not as many things go through. Both of you are very capable, all four players on the field, of putting that ball in very nicely. The own goal is not going to hurt Evolve, though. They'll take that one in stride. But you can admire the attempt at Demon to try to get that one out. Did not want to let that one ring the back wall for free. He knows Cookies is in the midfield. He doesn't want to let the open opportunity happen. It's just sometimes the unfortunate can come upon us there with our touches. Godless touch around. It's going to go to the corner. Free ball for Demon. Works with it. A little bit of a bounce. Godless going to try to play it again. Zero boost. Going to be the biggest problem. Demon's just going to wait patiently. Look at that. Trying to draw him in. Needs Yaru to come bail him out. Does so nicely. Zero boost. Grabs almost the 100. This could prove a little bit troublesome for him as now he has to rely on the momentum only. But no way to get it back. Oh my lord. Nicely done. Good way to play the bottom side of that Demon. And good way to shoot on target. 4-3 now favoring the RC duo. I mean, you might not be too far off, Belzar. Normally we find the pendulum rests itself at some point during a series or another, and then it goes straight back to being crazy. I mean, it's just how volatile these series are, especially when you're in like the tier 6, tier 5, tier 7. Like, it's very, very much a pendulum where momentum is just an absolute crane. I don't know where I'm going with that. Holy crap. Oh, my lord. The wrecking ball. The momentum of the wrecking ball. The crane. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. Nicely done. Around one, and just the raw speed to get it around the second. And again, tied up 4-4. Go out of the corner. Cookies looks to put it into the net. It's a little bit of an off touch. Demon getting it around one almost, but it's going to be received cleanly by Godless. No boost to follow. Demon's going to play it very quickly to his corner. Good follow up on his all the way from downtown. Is it in? It is. Man, tip for tap with the big shots and the just high-speed kind of plays right now. They're just sort of slinging it. Not much midfield contestment happening right now. In the last 30 seconds, it's been just end to end. And just with no one able to really get a touch of that ball until it's either at the net or shooting it out from one side or the other. Demon's going to take it from over half field. Goes for one, gets the second touch, but Cookies will receive. Touch and midfield wall. 50's going to come out again. We go, just as I mentioned, the midfield battle, how it hasn't really happened. We've had a couple touches and a couple denials happen in the midfield. A little bit of a miss. It's got to prove troublesome for Demon as Godless will take a shot. The angled touch, an attempt to get that one out is going to befall again their own goal. But I mean, let's be honest. It was in with or without the touch. Got to do your best to get it out. 63 seconds, all tied up 5-5, and we're on with another kickoff. Up there for more control. Nice Cookser pinch. Oh, Yoru's going to go up for a back wall touch. Godless and Cookies are both there for it. It is a denial. It does get a little bit of space and time importantly given back, but now Cookies alone a little bit here. Godless has to work to get to recovered. He's got to get back here to this ball quickly. Demon's going in for the shot. He takes the touch. He takes the shot, but a touch from Godless will deny. Cookies opening it up. Look at that in classic fashion free ball. It's going to be a demo play. And with that, 6-5 at 35 seconds. Yeah, Fingers, the scoreboard is an absolute enigma. Sometimes it works, sometimes it sticks. Like it's definitely one of those works in progress. Lines of code are definitely not playing nice here for a little bit of time now. It's going to take a while to get the bugs sorted out of it. It just doesn't sit there. It doesn't hold a sign that's like, hey, I'm the problem. You got to sit there and find it. It's like a game of Where's Waldo, but it's all numbers, you know? It's absolutely not fun. There we go. A nice interception from Godless. Demon, a touch to the high sidewalls, come back to the midfield. Cookies trying to protect their lead, but Demon has other plans. He ties it up at 7 seconds. Oh, man, 6-6. You can see Cookies plays it close, tries to keep it low, but Demon is all in, and that's the way you gotta be. It's do or die time when the clock starts ticking down those final 10, and like that, we get ourselves a tie game. Three seconds there. Oof. 6-6, tied up. And there's the kickoff for the overtime. Yoru, 5 boosts in the tank. A ball that is floating and begging to be touched again, but just did not have the boost for it, but it's okay. They have the defensive structure right now. They're in place, but Cookies is keeping himself very close. A man that has been bumping and opening up the space multiple times. You have to respect his ability to get in there and cause problems, so it's going to be a little awkward when he plays himself close on your defensive line. He has the ball to himself. Yoru, nice touch to the midfield. Demon's already up for it. That's a shot clean from midfield. Godless to touch. Almost the own goal for the overtime loss. Yoru goes for the touch, but it's a near miss. Cookies drives from the over midfield line, and Demon's going to get back in time with 12 boosts now. Control the ball in the corner. Godless will 50 off of him, and Cookies now 12 boosts. Definitely the name of the game right now, and the #1 issue for all players in these last 10 seconds. But now with a little bit of time and just calmness, if I'm in all honest, comparatively, they've had some time to get some boosts, the rotation in, get themselves back and ready. Cookies will take a shot for the midfield. Demon's going to use his boost to get there. Corner, Demo is going to open up a little bit. He's got one. He sees the second. He charges for it, but Yoru's going to be quick enough. He gets it around, and 50's Godless to deny the open shot on the net. 1 minute and 17 seconds of overtime elapsed. This has been a bit just the game of patience right now for us. I don't know who's going to win this one. I don't know who to favor. I wouldn't even dare put a prediction on it because both teams are just capable. Like you can see here, look, playing the cards close to their chest. See the touch. You can look at the attempt at the 50s. The midfield touches are going to be important here in this overtime. They've been absent most of this game so far, but they appear to be playing a really important factor right now as they don't want to give up a shot from midfield as most of them have went in for either side. Godless gets a nice redirecting touch. Demon's going to touch all the way forward. Going to try to play the back wall here with 30 boosts in the tank. Cookie's going to receive well. But again, another touch from Demon to keep it close to himself in the corner. But he's going to be awkward. He's looking for his homie back in the backfield. It's going to be a touch around. It's going to be a shot from Godless. It's going to be just so off. And a nice glancing save from Yoru. And a bump when he has control of the ball. But Cookies, again, not deterred in the slightest, will go after the Demo. Tried and true as always, and it has saved them from a shot on target. Tries to transition from defense to offense in the split second in the blink of an eye. There's a pass to the midfield, cross to Yoru. 50 with a Demo comes out. Godless control and up. It's going to be the high back wall, and a Demo again, back-to-back wall-to-wall action as no one is able to get a shot on right now. Just they're purely not alive to make it happen. Unless it goes in like that one there. A little bit of a touchy-touchy from the corner. It gets that touch on the ball. Cookie's just going to wait on it. And there it is, the touch. All the way to the back. Nearly there for Yoru, but it will be 7-6 for the overtime at 2:47. Good God. Woo! 12 shots and 8, 4 saves and 1. I mean, And still a 7-6 game. God, Lord, that's 13 goals, guys. Lord. Right now, 2-1 for Evolve Alt+F4, which means potentially series point in your best of 5. Takes 3 to win. Oh, man, it has been an absolute just slaughterfest in terms of goals in this series so far. High scoring both games. Even though that overtime, man, that overtime felt like a pace. Felt like we took the notch and dropped it down by 3. Just make sure that no one gave up something that was very regrettable. Man, it took 2 minutes and 20 seconds, almost half an entire regulation game to come with an outcome and a victor as we steam our way in to game number 4. 3? Yeah, you're right. Game number 3. Good Lord. See, even I messed up. That game was so long. I thought that was game 3. Good Lord. 4:59. I don't know why I'm telling you that. The first kickoff of game number 3. Shut up, Cake. Oh my God. Plays on the back wall. Demos on the goal line. Godless control the ball. The offensive attack. The demo on the goal line. Very good. Are we off the ceiling? We are off the ceiling. A little bit of flash and flare. Good confidence there from Godless. But it does not come with a completing touch. It's going to leave Cookies alone for the moment. He's got to be careful because he's getting into 2v1. He deals with it nicely. Good aggression. There's the completing touch. Well done, Cookies. First one on the board, 30 seconds in. Another kickoff. Lost their back left team. It has a touch. Waiting for it to come back down to him. There's a touch. That's a 50 from Godless on a demo from Cookies. Rolls up all the way down here. The ball definitely moving slow right now comparatively, but they're playing with it nicely. Dover tries to go for an extra touch. Cookies will go all the way to the opponent's corner, but Demon's going to intercept it before he gets the touch following. Godless has to be careful here. He's playing his own back wall. He's got to get a confident touch. That is a good one. It does clear out. He gets the follow-up as well. This is open space and open territory. He just has to get a nice midfield bit there, but no bite on the ball will come of. Goru's going to get 1 demo. Charges for, look at this, not 1, but 2. And Demon with no boost. Oh, my Lord. It's so good. It can't be healthy. You see the opportunities that are coming out. The vision to go for not 1 but 2 to open it up. I mean, the plans are there. It's the boost was the issue for the RC duo there. Demon takes a shot from the outside. It's going to get saved off by Cookies. Remains to control the ball. Near 100 boost. Looks for the flick. That's cleanly done. There we go. 2-0, 320. I said I'm playing with the ball nicely. Not theirs. Nicely done, Belzar. Nicely tried, I might put, but close but no cigar, buddy. No, Cake. Don't you side with him. Their ball, yeah. Close enough for to be misconstrued into something kind of edgy, I guess. Oh, my Lord. It's an open net, but again, boost is going to be the issue, man. That respawn, they're there. Yoru's going to take the 50. Cookies redirecting to the midfield. The single pad grab. An open net in front of Godless. It's going to be up. Oh, my Lord. He got it off the back wall. Nicely done for the defense. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. A 2-0. That's definitely, right now, I mean, you're onto something, Belzar. This is a much lower scoring game than the other two. I mean, a lot closer in terms of the scoreline right now, but in terms of goals, in terms of field presence, it's been all Evolve for RC to get themselves on the board, get themselves some field presence, and get some magic working of their own. They've had some nice plays. They've had some nice looks happening. Just got to get some more of that completion type of touches happening on this ball. Cookies gets 1 flick, pass 1. Looks for the 50 with the second man, Yoru. He takes it nicely. Last Demon goes for the redirect. That's a little bit of a double commit. Godless has to get control. If he's quick, he gets a goal. He gets a flick. And not the second touch. It's going to cost him, and Demon gets a free save. Back wall out to the midfield. Again, Yoru from downtown. It's going to shift and give all the way the space that they desperately want right now to get that boost. There's the hellacious boost steal. Nicely done. Clears from that back wall territory. Yoru keeping the pressure very much high with the sidewall touch. Here we go. Almost around. Into the corner now. A demo. Opening up a little bit more space. Godless has to play this very carefully, very patient. He's got good control of his own back wall. One thing you can say, he's done very well in those situations where he needs the touch. He has to get the touch. He makes the touch happen. But man, a close game. 2-0. 73 seconds. And remaining on the evolve half. RC really pressing the paper right now as hard as they can. And just not wanting to give up another one as they look for one of their own. That's a good touch. It could be on. Godless getting a save. Even keeping the pressure up with a high touch corner. Looks to keep it away from his opponents. No boost. He's gonna look for a midfield touch here. All the way to the ceiling. Doing everything he can, but no touch on the top side. It's gonna be a free ball for Cookies. Over to Godless. Back to the midfield, but it's gonna be Yoru to receive and take a shot to the back wall. No follow up. Demon's grabbing boost. It's gonna be Godless versus Demon. Who do you have in this bet? It's going to be Demon for the save. Nice touch around one from Yoru. It's going to be a... Oh, there we go. On the board, 26 seconds. Now 2-1. Nicely done. See the touch over. Nice pass, upfield pass to Demon. Very risky, very gambly. But like I said, when you start getting down like this in the clock, you got to start getting those goals. You got to start just pressing that envelope a little bit harder to see what you can come up with. Get yourself on the board. Do or die time right now as they need one more in the next 20 seconds or it's going to be over in 3. But with control right now for Demon. Godless trying to get in the mix of things to make it difficult. Grabbing the midfield boost. Looks for that pass. It's going to be Yoru again for the corner. Off the back wall. Up. The miss from... Oh, my lord. The bump attempt. Yoru. The corner. Chasing down Godless, throws it away. All the way we go. Evolve, taking it in 3 for the clean sweep. What a series. Done in 3, but that felt like a game. Like, it felt like a series from hell. Like, high scoring all the way down to a 1-goal game with only 3 being scored between both teams. Good God. Nicely done, guys. Man, I don't know what to say. Well done. Put that out there? All right. Oh, man. I feel the shade. All right. Man, guys, what a series. Congratulations, Evolve Alt+F4 for taking it in 3, 5, 4, 7, 6, and 2-1 for 9 goals, 13. It felt like the series was heating up between just the high-scoring games of both teams. And then it came to an ice-cold test of nerve and patience in game number 3 with a 2-1 scoreline. Nicely done. Congratulations to both of you for putting on one heck of a show, man. It just crashed. Congratulations. Rocket League is gone off of Cake's PC. Oh, my lord. If it's not one thing, it's another. I mean, man. That's it? Wow. Normally, I'm ready, gearing up, going for more, doing, like, whatever. Like, it's crazy, man. A 3-0. It feels like it just began. I mean, that overtime, 2 minutes and 27 seconds to find a victor in game number 2. That's definitely insane. But, all right. Okay, what do we need to talk about? Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot, man. You better come up with an answer. Nothing. That's insane. Well, with that being said, cake his buns. Um, we're going to call it here. We're gonna move on. We got things to do and whatnot. Hang out for a little bit of time. You guys have all been great. This was an absolutely fantastic series to cast. That was very well done and well played by both sides. I cannot be happier with casting that match. That was great. But all the fun's got to come to an end at some point, and it's going to be my doing. But Cake is the decision maker around here, so you can blame him. Blame Cake. But yeah, if I haven't said it yet, guys, I've been your host, Money Magic. I've been hindered this entire time by Cake. No love for money in the chat following. And we'll see you guys next time. You guys take care.